Hi everyone, Sully here from Black Ops Toys, coming at you today with an unboxing of this guy. No, his name is not Sideshow. This is one of my favorite characters of all time. I say that an awful lot, but it really is. It's that guy. This is the man with no name, and let's go ahead and dig in. I'm keeping this figure, so I'm just showing you guys what it's about. If you saw our last video, I have a horse, and I think I want to put the horse with this guy. Might not match the exact color of the horse, but it's very, very, very cool to have a cowboy horse. So, all right. So Sideshow always does these really nice boxes. They're really like confined and like put together properly. A lot of times you see action figure companies and they do these huge boxes. And the myth a long time ago when we were over in China, people liked bigger boxes because they thought it was cool. Like it had more value the bigger the box was. Wasn't that what Tim said? Yeah. So anyway, now you know. Now they've slimmed the boxes down due to shipping prices. But you get 2 trays. Not a ton of stuff here, but everything here is quality. And I'm super, super stoked to have one of these. I'm going to be parting maybe one on the website. I only got a couple, but I do have some more Clint figures coming in. This is Clint Eastwood with the cigar. So years ago, Red Man Toys, which is another company, did a bunch of Clint figures that were unlicensed. Sideshow does own the license for these, and these are going to be super valuable down the road just because he's such an iconic character. And this figure really stands out. The head sculpt is really good, and if you get it in the right shot. If you're looking at it kind of like that, it kind of looks like he's smirking a little bit too much.
Looks like Hugh Jackman.
Right, but right there in the shadow, that's like perfect. Can you see it?
I cannot.
It's awesome. He's got a little cigarette. The cigarette's not lit. I wish they could light those, but this is a great, great, great piece. Let's go ahead and do the dump box method on the rest of it. All right, so we do have some goodies. We've got a couple extra hands. You have a packet of something you can't eat, but we got some shooting hands, lefty, righty, and then this is a kind of a cool grip. That's got to be for his 6-shooter, but they did a good job on the skin tone. So a lot of times with the smaller, cheaper companies, you don't get the skin tone that matches the face. You can see they did a good job here. So very good job here. The hat is molded onto the head. Again, it's hard to do a 1/6 scale cowboy hat well. So I like the fact that it's molded on the head. That way you don't lose it and you can't break it. So, and he's never going to have his head without a hat. So something super cool about this, the body. It's a slim body. Clint's tall and lanky, and a lot of times you don't see tall and lanky bodies. And you can see that these trousers are super like tight and very tall. Now I love, love, love the plastic here. I'm just kidding. I love the gun belt. Let's take a look at this. So this is all stitched. This is all, it's probably pleather, but it looks like leather. And then as you come around, you can see they put a molded bullet strap here, okay? So I would have liked to have seen these individually cut out in leather and then you could put the bullets in it, but that's okay. It's a good looking belt. I mean, if you didn't know the difference, you'd think this was cooler than shit. Let's take a look at the pistol. If you know what kind of pistol this is, leave that in the comments below. Hammer does move. It's hammer time. Let's see if that door opens. It does spin. If you know what that spinner thing is called, leave that in the comments below. The door does not open, I'm going to say. No. And I want to say that you crack this down and then you loaded it. So, really good. If you know what kind of caliber, what size caliber this would shoot, leave that in the comments below. But you can see he's got a snake on the grip. And I love the fact that it's multiple colors on the same thing. So, super nice pistol. Fits very well in the holster. Just a good looking set right there. And I love this shirt. God, everything about this figure is just killer. One more thing that I really want to point out, the boots. Boots are super cool, okay? And you can see that they've done almost a two-piece here. And this is kind of like a sock. This is the top of the boot, and this is out of cloth. And then they put on the molded part down here, and that's how you pop the foot out. There's no foot, but you pop this and the peg's right there. So it's a two-piece boot. Super, super cool. And then I love these spurs. So super nice. I think they're metal. Yeah, they are. Metal spurs. So all in all, I mean, they rocked it. Rocked it on the figure. And again, in the right direction. Look at it like that. Looks just like Clint. So he also comes with a rock, and this is not a real rock. This is a plastic rock. And if you know what that's from in the movie, leave that in the comments below. Do you get a rifle? If you know what kind of rifle that is, again, leave that in the comments below. It does have a couple moving parts. Okay. Sideshow's not, as far as weapons go, not the best weapons, but this stuff is so unique. And you really can't find it anywhere else. Battle Gear Toys made some stuff, but this has a hexagon barrel also. So what that means is it's not round, it's a hexagon, and it's got flat corner or flat sides. But nice rifle, again, nice for display. Let's go to the other side. Now again, just a basic stand. This is fine. You know, it's kind of rare now when I get figures that I really like, oh, I want to keep that, right? So saddle style, very easy. What I'm going to do is spray this with some spray glue, and then I'm going to go stick it in a mud pile and get this dirty. Put some twigs on it and stuff like that. But very easy to dress that stand up, make it look super cool. Yeah, it's rad. So you get extra hands, and again, you're only going to pose them really in one way. So it's nice they give you tons of hands. You can pose it tons of ways, but typically I am going to put one set of hands on it and keep it that way. But this thing right here is last but not least, and this is super, super cool. And this is his famous poncho. And they did a great, great job on this. See, it's green on the underside. It's got an undercarriage, and then it's brown. But super, super, super nice poncho. I'm just gonna go ahead and put that on. Take 2 seconds. So I'm gonna pop this head off. Hopefully I do it right. I'm gonna grab down here. I'm just gonna pry with my thumb a little bit. Pop that off. Be careful of the cigar, okay? Oh, look at that. Look at that. They did a hairy neck. So shaded just like his beard. So that's really cool. That's a detail you normally don't get. It does have a nice cloth scarf. Let's go ahead and I'm actually going to leave that on, because I think what that's telling me is that that could bleed out, that paint. So let's see if I can do this and make it look good. Just take this. Only one way to really do it. Throw it through there. Yep, you don't need it. Okay. Plastic off. Oh, so cool. So cool. I love this movie. Pop this back on. Yeah, you don't want to scratch the neck, okay? So be very careful you don't scratch the neck. There we go. Oh, so cool. Oh, I rarely say that. So cool. I am in love with this figure. Absolutely in love with it. Man. Good looking. Good looking. This is one, again, I'm keeping it. There's not a ton of stuff that I would do to it as far as upgrading. But this is going to look great on my display shelf. If you like this video and you want to see more extremely cool content like Clint here, make sure that you follow, like, subscribe, and share, and stay tuned for more exciting content.